Okay, so now to the deposit slip. Now this is one that people have a little bit more difficulty with because it's a little bit more complicated. Again, as always, you're going to have your date. You're going to have the account number that you're putting the money into. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just for the sake of simplicity. The name on the account. So if this was my account, it would be Ted Martin. Now the initials of the depositor. This would be the person who deposited the money. So say if it was somebody else other than me, say it was my wife, she would put her initials and then the initials of the bank employee that received the money. Up here, we're going to put in any checks that we've deposited. So say we've deposited a check for $29, a check for $15. Then we're going to total these up. 004, carry the 1 is $44. And then say we put in two $10 bills and two $50 bills. So that would be $20 and $100. Oh, and we'll put in $1.25 in coins. So what we're going to end up here with our total cash is 5 is 2 is $121.25. So I put my total checks from above, $44. My subtotal will be 5, 2, 1 and 4 is 5, 2 and 4 is 6, $165.25. Now, if I was depositing this into my own account, I could make a withdrawal at the same time, but only if I'm depositing it into my own bank account, in which case I would put the amount here. If I'm not, I just put a line through it. My total is 165.25. And again, my online signature made with a mouse, which doesn't look anything like my real signature. So, banking questions. Important thing here is to always underline or highlight the important information that you're going to need. So, first off, with my highlighter, I'm going to highlight in green the money. So, starting at the end, actually, I'm going to go backwards. I have 3 checks for $195.67, $655.26, and $50.65. Then in change, I have 10 quarters, 5 dimes, and 6 pennies. Then in cash, I have 15 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills, and that's all the money that I'm putting in. Now with my yellow ink, I'm going to highlight my account number, and when I put it in, and who put it in, it's you. Okay, so there's all my important information. So right now I could add all this stuff together, but what I'm actually going to do, I'm only going to add up the change right now. So 10 quarters would be $2.50. 5 dimes would be 50 cents. And 6 pennies would be 6 cents, which means in my change I would have $3.06 in change. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to flip back and forth between this window and the next window and fill out the deposit slip. So my date is the 15th of January, February, March 09. My account number is 2673224, 2673224. Let me just go back and double check that. Yep. And then my name is Ted Martin. And I am depositing 15 $5 bills and 3 $10 bills. 15 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills. I've already added up. I got $3.06 in coins. And then I have my checks, $195.67, $195.67. I think the next one was for $655.24. Let's just flip back and check that. $655.26 and $50.65. 50.65. Just going to go down here, grab my eraser, get rid of that 4, and change it to a 6. So 15 times 5 is $75. 3 times 10 is $30. So my total here is going to be 108.06. My total for my checks, well, that I'm going to need a calculator for. So I have 195.67 plus 655.26 plus 50.65 equals 901.58. $901.58. And so again down here we have 901.58. So we're going to add the two of those together. So 108.06 plus 01.58 equals 1,009.64. I'm not making a withdrawal, so my total deposit would be 1,009.64, and I would put my initials and the bank initials there. Now I'm not taking out any cash, so I don't need to include my cash withdrawal. Once I have it all filled out, I'm going to go back and double check, make sure that I have most everything right. And there you go. So that's how you fill out a deposit slip.